Here with the man who needs no introduction, Joe Montana, the legend himself. Joe, how you doing?
Working through it.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. It's a busy day for you, I'm sure. What's the question you've gotten so far that you're sick of being asked?
What do you think of Tom Brady's retirement?
It's like, what more are you going to say, you know?
Well, we did it once already, and so I'm reserving the right to hold off until we make sure he's retiring.
Yeah.
So, because I just understand, someone just told me that he isn't starting broadcasting till the following season,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So he may change his mind.
Yeah, he's leaving that door open, right? And the reality is, and I appreciate Brady's self-awareness on this, when he said, you know, in his retirement video, you only get one, like, emotional letter retirement. It's like, once you do that once, it's like, okay, now you just, like, film the Twitter video, and that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. You get one shot at it.
Yeah.
Joe, you're here on behalf of Guinness. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Yeah, we actually, one of the exciting parts is that we added a new teammate to the Guinness team, another Joe named, you might know him, Joe Burrows.
Yeah, I'm a little bit familiar with him. Yeah.
Yeah, so he and I are out helping promote Guinness's, this promotion they got going called Guinness 1 Million Pledges. And so we're asking people to go out and pledge 10 hours of community service time to try to help boost their community by going, and you got to register those hours so we can try to reach that million mark. And you go to givesback.guinness.com and pledge those hours and help us get to that number. And then we're also saying look out, because after this big game, there's another big day coming called St. Patrick's Day, so you may see Joe and I out there somewhere.
Oh, well, that's exciting for people to get hyped about, and you know that's great. Like, earn that Guinness, you know, with a little bit of community service first.
Absolutely.
We love to see that. You know, I saw a video the other day with Trent Dilfer on Twitter talking about how he's not impressed with today's game. You know, Tom Brady loves these guys, Aaron Rodgers loves these guys, but the modern game doesn't impress him. Do you feel the same way, or do you disagree?
Well, I think the numbers get skewed a little bit,
sure,
and I think that's what he's talking about. And the game's always changed, right? If you look from when I played, I hate those words. My wife goes, "Don't ever say that."
Don't say what?
Don't ever say, "Oh, I remember when I played." But from when I played to the same amount of time, 20 years before that, the game changed, right? And so the numbers are skewed from there to there, and the game has changed where everybody wants to see the ball thrown. So those numbers are a lot different than what you see. The quarterback's not getting hit as, like normal. So there's a big difference there. And because I won't say 7-on-7, but for guys at that level, it gets a little bit easier when you know that 325-pound guy 2 steps away from you, as soon as you throw, you're going to get planted in the ground, and he's going to compress you.
Yeah, and there's not like a flag coming.
Yeah. So, and then you got to throw the ball accurately. And so I think that's what he's talking about. It's just a different game, and it's still fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably more fun for quarterbacks.
I was going to say, you ever think, look, you've accomplished enough in your day. I don't know, you might not feel this way, but do you ever look at today's game and be like, man, the numbers I could have put up if I was playing in 23?
Well, it's a little bit late, midway through my career to later in the career. I had a couple guys join the team. Well, Roger, Craig, but Jerry Rice and John Taylor. You can't imagine what the numbers those guys can put up with the kind of releases you get, and knowing you can't get hit and coming across the middle like they used to. And it would be fun to play today. Yeah, I don't think about I wish I was playing today, but as a quarterback, it'd be fun to play today. I had a blast playing when I was playing, but 27 surgeries later, I'm still moving.
Like, maybe not itching to get back out there, you know?
Not right away.
49ers quarterback situation, how are we feeling about it heading into 2023? A lot of moving parts, of course, coming out of this past
it's kind
year.
of crazy. I mean, you got 4 quarterbacks hurt, right?
Yeah.
Even the backup to the backup got hurt with Josh, but I don't know. If Purdy's healthy, I think, he gets first shot at it. I just don't know what you do to make sure. I mean, I guess his surgery's the end of this month, and it's 6 months out minimum, Mike, if everything goes perfect.
Yeah.
How do you protect it? You got a Super Bowl caliber team. How do you got to protect it? And unless there's somebody out there to come in and high caliber and come in and play, knows that offense, I don't know how you get rid of Jimmy, because Jimmy wins games. He's can't stay healthy very long, but he wins games for you, and he's done it, and he's proved he could do that. Trey, on the other hand, he's won a few games, but I don't I don't see him as a big as fit to that offense. He fits like a Philly offense more than
Sure.
you
Yeah.
know.
And
But
I guess
great talent, great ability, and they may. I don't go down there and I don't watch them practice, so they may see things that I don't see. I just go from game that I see on TV and watching games on TV and watching like from when the team records them. A little bit different, so you get to see a lot of different things.
it's just a shame with Brock's injury, and obviously Trey had another injury or another surgery as well.
Yeah.
He was here earlier. You hopped up on the stage. He hopped down on the stage after his injury. I was like, that's got to be a pretty good sign for the ankle. At least he's feeling good. I would love to see like a good old-fashioned 50-50, quarterback competition, because we don't get those as much anymore. It's like, a veteran guy and some rookie who's eventually going to take his job. Just two men enter, one man leaves type of quarterback competition. But health, of course, is the big factor there.
Yeah, I think, you just have to be comfortable with him, starting the season and, trying to get it on track and keep it on track. And obviously the guy who plays at the end of the season has the most feel and most understanding of the game, currently. And so he'll have a little bit of an advantage if they do that. Purdy will. But I'm not sure if he's healthy, how you take it away from him.
Yeah, I mean, just what he's able to accomplish.
He earned the right to at least lose it.
Yeah. I 100% agree with you there. Last question for you here, Joe. You mentioned your guy Joe Burrow with Guinness earlier. We got Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. We're just spoiled at the quarterback position with these young guys right now. Who's your favorite to watch, like must-see TV on Sundays?
Oh, Mahomes.
Yeah. He's just like, is he in a tier to himself right now in the NFL?
Yeah, there's no one like it, and I haven't seen anyone like it. Do the things that he does in the pocket. Yeah, we're all kind of not equal, but
sure.
The things he gets when he gets out of the pocket, his escapability, the balls that he throws, turning sideways, throwing it underarm, and whatever it might be, he just gets the job done. And it's fun to watch. I always say I love when they're on because he's my wife's favorite player. Yeah. And I know I'll get to watch the whole game.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's good when you can make that compromise right there. It's like, we'll watch the whole game because Mahomes on TV. Come on. How can you miss any of that?
Yeah.
Well, Joe, I really appreciate your time today. So many good quarterback conversations to have, so many good 49ers conversations to have. Hope you get to enjoy Guinness later maybe and relax the rest of the day.
I'm planning on it.
There you go. All right, Joe, appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.